Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Deep Sky Farms, and welcome back to El Villarejo. We're in the cheese production this morning. I'm just checking things out. I've topped up our milk supply, and I found out that the production has a maximum capacity of about 1,600 liters. So we're going to let that run. And while we've been off doing other things, we've managed to make 500 and some odd liters of Parmesan. So I'm not sure what the pallet size is. So we're going to go in and we're going to change this. We're going to change our production from storing to spawning. One pallet is 40 kilograms. Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, do we want to spawn some Parmesan? I'm kind of down with that idea. How much is this going to sell for? We've got $14,000 worth of Parmesan on hand that we can sell at the distribution center. Okay, let's do this then. 40 kilograms. Let's spawn a pallet. And I think I saw it spawn back here. Put the hose away. I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye back here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Then let's get our little truck. And we're going to take this to the distribution center. I'll bring the truck around the back and we'll throw a bunch of these onto the truck and see how much money we can get. Because I wouldn't mind picking up some supplies. I thought I did start the engine. There we go. I wouldn't mind picking up supplies, and we're going to need to either lease or buy, probably lease a seeder if we want to get that front field seeded in. Can we do this? How's the mirrors? Probably pretty good. I think I hit the thing. Okay, well, I mean, that's good enough. So I want to get this going, and I also want to get the greenhouses producing too. Yeah, when I thought when it said pallet, I thought it meant like a pallet. Okay, so let's do that again. Parmesan, okay. Let's take 440 kilograms. 480, 520, 14 pallets, 13 pallets. There it is. All right, we're going to get this loaded up. And then we got to find the distribution center. I haven't been there before. And for some reason, I thought when it said pallet, I thought it meant like 1,000-liter pallet. But okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm going to load this up, and then we're going to go for a little drive and see how much money we get out of this. This is simultaneously cool and weird. I'll see in a bit when I get loaded up. I'm not done loading up, but I went looking into the store menu under pallets. Here, let me go back out. Pallets. And there are cheese pallets under the interactive productions menu. So let's grab one of those. And we're going to see what that's all about. Because even if I can just chuck them in there. Box to transport pieces of Parmesan cheese. Okay, what's the other configuration? Manchego. Okay, Parmesan. Okay, let's try one of these, see what it does. Yep, sure do. I don't remember where I had my store delivery point set to. I'll be back in a second with the box. Or here, actually, I wonder if we can do this. I'll shift S. And if I can find it on the map, here's a little dirty trick. Is it here? No. But I think that was where my last store delivery was. I was hoping to be able to highlight it and then bring it back. No. Okay. I don't know where it spawned. But that's okay. This is because I haven't had enough coffee yet. And I'm sure that whenever we do find it, we'll just have an extra. So let's try that again. Palette. Cheese palette. Parmesan. Bye. Yes. Okay, can I actually lift this thing? Seems legit. And do I just dump these in there? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, that seems a little bit safer than just having them open on the back of the truck. Now can we chuck that whole works up in there? Probably would have been better to do that with some sort of forklift, but I don't have one. But we are going to get one. I've been experimenting around with a couple of different maps that have that issue of the pallet forks sticking to the map or sticking to the ground. And it seems to only affect, from what I've seen, tractor forks and telehandler and skid steer, like attachment type forks. It doesn't seem to affect forklifts, from what I've seen. So I think we may pick up a forklift. Oh, actually, don't we have one on this map? I'm sure we do. That's a good question. Let me get this loaded up. I think we have one up at the store. And if we do have one up at the store, then that's going to be the thing. We're going to rescue it from the store because we hardly pick anything up at the store. And maybe we pick up an electric lift to bring one of those pallets right in here and make the loading up process a little bit easier. All right, one more. And then, of course, we're going to find out if whenever we sell this, if we lose the box or if we just get an empty box back. And something else I've been thinking out that's sort of related, and it's mostly related to Farming Simulator in general, and specifically productions that require, X, N, there we go. And we're going to the distribution center, which is down in here. Yeah, we have a forklift. Okay, that's coming home with us. Dairy plant, restaurant, lime station, supermarket, logistics, grain elevator, quarry. Do we have a quest at the quarry? Lime station, freshwater pool, pig food, livestock market. That's sale of bales. We've already seen that stuff. Bird bar. Okay, then let's do it this way. Just double check. We can do... That's our best price. Okay, so tag that place. Where's the big green beacon? I don't see the big green beacon. Look for the flashy flashy. I don't see a flashy flashy either. All right, then we do it this way. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, we can do sheep milk on this map too. That might be something to get into. Okay, Parmesan. Distribution center. Tag place. Where's our big green beacon of hope? There it is. Okay, so on the map. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Cool. So through town. And all the way out over there. Okay. We haven't been there before. Let's go for a little drive. Or we go out by the back way and not go through town. There we go. Oh yeah, so what I was talking about a minute or so ago with regards to Farming Simulator in general, and something that I would like to see it in Farming Simulator 25, but it probably won't happen in Farming Simulator 25, just because it's such a niche idea. But in my checkered history, in my checkered past, in my misspent youth, I spent a lot of time working in logistics for a bunch of different companies. Specifically, I was a truck driver, and whenever I would deliver stuff, we're going this way? I believe we are going this way. We're going to find out in a minute. Obviously, we would deliver it on a pallet. And one of the places that we used to deliver, or that I delivered to, we would deliver on what were called CHEP skids. They were painted blue, and they were constructed of heavier than normal material. And they were actually inventoried, and they were specifically... What's that? Is this another one of those water points or something? It looks like it. Okay. Anyways, CHEP skids. Sorry. We would deliver them, and we had to count. We dropped off 17 CHEP skids, and whenever we picked up the next week, we had to make sure that we picked up 17 CHEP skids. So my point is, in Farming Simulator, stuff that comes on skids, like skids of pallets and blah blah blah, after you use up the thing that that you're delivering, you should be able to... That's cotton. You should be able to have an empty skid left. And I didn't see a sell thing, but we got a whole pallet. We got a bunch of money. Okay. I didn't see it go by. I was too busy yapping. So we sold some stuff. That's cool. And we kept the empty box. So yeah, my point, and I did have one. We're going to have a look at this. Was that stuff that comes on pallets, once you use it up, you should be able to have an empty pallet left over at the end of it. And then that empty pallet, you know, you can then recycle it into whatever you want. You know, if you've got productions that use empty pallets, great. If you want to take them to like a recycling center, great. You want to grind them up into biomass, cool. Will that ever happen? No, probably not. Is it possible? I mean, maybe. They make... there is a refillable IBC mod. And I'm pretty sure Manure System has refillable IBCs as well. Actually, yeah, it does. I did a whole special on that. Check out my Manure System special on moving water around. And you'll see those refillable IBCs in action. Okay, so we wanted to go into town. Or we're already in town. We want to go to the store, and we're actually in the wrong place. Because I am apparently incapable of driving and talking at the same time. There's a grocery store. That our pizza place over there? Yeah, that was our pizza place over there. This is the Jungheinrich that hasn't been touched since we, Yep. Owned by me. Oh, it's an electric. Okay, that might change things, but we'll figure that out. But I can see that being mighty handy around the house. So how do we want to come and get this thing? Oh, we have that low loader that's never been used. So maybe we could hook up the low loader to a tractor. And come and fetch our forklift and bring that to the house. But you know what? I'll leave that idea up to you. Should we leave the forklift at the store where it's probably never going to be used, or should we take it to the farm? Let me know in the comments. Alright, I am going to drive back to the farm, and I'm going to then see about what's next. That's the horse barn. This is the horse barn? I think that is the horse barn. Oh, we don't own it, so it's not going to tell us, but just looking in there, yeah, that's the horse barn. I'm looking for the sheep barn that gives us sheep milk. That might be the next logical expansion. So I'm going to drive back. What are we doing? I am going to drive off the road. That's okay. Because we've got to get something into that field other than weeds. And we are rapidly running out of time here. We may actually, you know what? We may end up being toast on that field. I think our little adventure up at the back here may have run us out of time. I think we have a little bit of silage. Actually, let's go check on that while we're here. I think there's a little bit of silage left to come out of that bunker, but I've gotten most of it into storage. And I've gotten all of the hay off the field into the feeding robot, and the rest of it went into hay storage. So the feeding robot, oh yeah, there's like one load left of silage to come out of here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'll do that off camera. And I've fixed the water situation in the last episode. If this is your first time joining us, last episode I went in and I did a little bit of adjustment to the barn, wherein I made it have its own permanent water supply, so we're not trucking water back and forth across the map. So if you want to see how I did that, go check that video out. How are we doing here? Yeah, we've got tons of hay, we've got a little bit of grass, tons of silage. So what we need is straw. I've emptied out whatever straw we had in storage. Moo indeed. Okay, and I guess we'll just park this thing right here. And check on the chickens. I'd like to come up with a better storage system than just having that in a trailer. But on the other hand, it's working, so. Okay, we've got one flat of eggs in there. Chickens. Okay, they could use a little bit of green, but they're doing, productivity is good. Health is good. Cows, 100%. And we've got 1,800 liters of milk in the barn. And we've got a lot of slurry to dump on the fields. We're out of litter straw. So our things that we need to think about next are straw. And yeah, there's that low loader, and what we're going to do about this front field here. I know I said I wanted to put grass in there, and I would still really like to put grass in there. I don't know if we're out of the window for planting grass, though. Yeah. We are right at the end of grass. And it's already 11:45. Unless I slow down time, we're not going to make it. You know what? I think we might end up just having to take the hit on that. And then replant in the spring. Because in March, April, we can do whatever we want. Okay, unfortunately, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. Because we're already halfway through the day here, and I don't think I have enough time to plant that. Let's see. How much is a cedar? Cedars. Well, we can't buy anything. But can we lease anything? I really want to do that one, but I don't think we can even afford to rent that one. And we've got the horsepower to do this one. How much to rent that? Okay, so if we rent this, do Do we have seeds in stock? I'm pretty sure we do. Okay, so we do have seeds in stock. So we'll go, we'll set our store delivery point here. And we'll Scamazon prime ourselves that seeder in. How much is it to rent that one? Only $3,000 more. What do we need for horsepower? 210. So Black Beauty would pull that. You know what? Tempting as that is, that's way more cedar than we need right now. Let's just lease this one. Okay. And what do we want to hook it up to? What's nearby? Black Beauty's hooked up to the silage trailer. Xylon's not hooked up to anything. Let's see if the Xylon will lift it. I know I keep threatening to get rid of that thing, but we keep needing that third tractor. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what that was, but that was weird. It also occurs to me that everything needs a bath. And while I've got the pallet forks on, let's be somewhat smart about this. See if I can grab one of those things of seeds without getting stuck to the map. Okay, this is a good sign. There we go. Down in the bottom right, next to our speedometer, I've got another little gauge there. It's the target fill level mod. And I don't know why I avoided using it up until now. Maybe I just didn't know about it, or maybe I just didn't know about how handy it is. But, oh my god, it's rather handy. There we go. And let's put the other one in. I'm not going to put any fertilizer in because we're doing grass. Okay, there we go. We're full. That's kind of nice. I do kind of like that. Can I put this back up on the concrete without catapulting myself across the map? Probably not. Oh, speaking of catapulting, I don't know how many of you are using the straw harvest pack with that big crone baler and the bale pickup and all of that. Apparently there's been an update to it. I haven't had a chance to test it yet. But apparently there's been an update to it that will significantly reduce the amount of being catapulted across the map. Whenever you would go around a corner with a bale coming out of the chute. I want to drop that there. Okay, so we got to drop that. And then we should be able to... Yeah, there's a very specific way that you have to unhook the front loader on this thing. Whoa, and then we're going to try and grab a weight. I'm pointing the wrong way for the weight. There we go. We got a weight. We're balanced out. Okay, and we're going to rely on our friend Courseplay again. All right, here we go. Let's bring up the Courseplay menu. I don't know if I wanted to save that last course, but... Okay, so we're going to do 2, 3, 4 headlands. That's 12 meters. That should give us enough room to do what we need to do. Start work on the center, smooth headland corners. Clockwise, yeah, that's fine. Headland overlap 25. And a field margin, I'm going to drop that down a little bit. Although, okay, no, this one needed that. Okay, generate fieldwork course. And our start is at the bottom of the field. First waypoint. I hope this thing has enough get up and go to get up that hill with this cedar going. And this cedar has a cultivator on it, doesn't it? All things I never considered. We're going to find out. If it stalls out on the hill, we'll just go and get the Black Beauty and hook that up to it. But yeah, here we go. First waypoint. Oh, right. Grass. What are you doing? Okay. Troubleshooting, courseplay. So we got needs to be refilled on it, even though we have full seeds. That's because we don't have fertilizer in it. Give me a second. There's a setting for that. Okay, the setting for that should be here. It's in the tractor with gear menu. Sowing machines use fertilizer. We're going to deactivate that. And I mean, save the game while we're here. And we're going to try this again. There we go. Yeah, that's because we filled it with seed, but we didn't fill it with fertilizer. So if you run into that issue, just turn that setting off, and then remember to turn it back on whenever you're using seed. But if I remember correctly, those are local settings to whatever seeder you're hooked up to. Or it might be a tractor by tractor basis. I can't remember. But anyway, here we go. And this is going to be painful, and I can't watch this. I thought I gave it enough headland. All right. Can I get that off there? Oh no, I'm still... Now we can grab that off of here. Whoops. I'm going to leave that there. I don't know where the other one is. But that's okay, because what we want to look at next is our greenhouses. I didn't think I was going to be doing that field. I thought I was ready to abandon it, but whatever. Here we are. Let's look at our greenhouses. Down in the productions menu, what do we need for our greenhouses? We need water. Okay, we can set that up. We need manure, we need vegetable seeds, and we need pallets. So how do we get the... Well, vegetable seeds and pallets, those are store items. Manure, I think we've got some up at the barn. And water, we have a tractor that we can deliver that with. So let's go... Let's go, and I would have loved to have used this trailer with the truck to haul some manure up there, but that's currently full of stuff for the chickens. Let's haul some water up there. Where's my other tractor? Oh, it's up at the barn. Okay, let's walk up to the barn and get another tractor. Okay, we're back in the Villarejo 716. I did a little bit of looking around and a little bit of figuring, and I looked at our milk barn, and we have 2,000 liters of milk sitting in the barn. And our Parmesan production is filled right up. So in order to fund the greenhouse project, I'm going to back up to it, and we're going to do a little run. I guess we're going to sell this down at the dairy. Yeah, 1,500 liters of milk. That'll leave 500 in the barn that we can ship over to the Parmesan. We're good to go. This ought to get us a couple of $1,000s. And the Xylon is happily doing Xylon things. I may have to go and rescue it a couple more times, but so far so good. Okay, here we are coming into town. And the dairy, if I remember correctly, is right here. I see a picture of a cow. That must be the dairy. How to navigate when you don't understand the local language. All right, I bet you this is our tip right here. Oh, are we out of the trigger? Yeah, there we go. Or is it a really specific trigger? Or am I right in the edge of it? No. All right, what's going on? Okay. Okay, you're seeing that too, right? Are we too far out from it? That's really, really, really weird. Oh, I think we got a little bit out of it. Okay, well, I know that every mod has the right to be flaky, I mean, but let's come at this again. And I don't have development controls enabled because the key bindings conflict with my recording stuff. But let's get in nice and tight here, just in case the trigger is over here. No. Further out. Okay, you saw that, right? In our F1 menu, we are getting the eye to unload. And we're selling milk a little... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we just have to be in a very specific place. Okay, so it's probably this trigger needs to be moved a little bit closer to the building. I'll look into that, and maybe that'll be another fixie-fixie for the map. Boom, there we go. About $3,000 worth of milk. Plus $167 environmental score. Yes. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to grab some water. And seeing that cash sitting in the bank there, that makes things feel a little bit better. So I'm going to drive back to the farm, and we're going to fill up some water, and we're going to take that up to the greenhouse, and it looks like the Xylon is behaving itself. Or while I was dealing with this, there was something went horribly wrong with it, and it's upside down, and I didn't notice. We'll see when we drive by the field. Okay, it looks pretty happy. Seeds are going in. All right. I'll see ya up at the water pump. Okay, we're at the greenhouse and we're loaded up with water. And we're going to see, can we get in here near the water trigger? Unload. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So this will take a minute, and while we do that, I should set up an auto drive course to get here. That's not a bad idea. How do you feel about doing that? I'll do that off camera. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Black Beauty, and we're going to run down a load of manure. And then we need some seeds, and seeds and empty pallets to get this production rolling. That milk sale felt good. got some cash in the bank. All right, there we go. I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, we are heading south of town with our Black Beauty and our trailer, and it is not full of manure, it is full of silage. While we were parked there, I figured, well, I might as well empty out the bunker because there was only, it turns out, 2/3 of a load left. And I'm going to see if I can sell it. Allegedly, we can sell it at the bale sale. The sell thing also says we can sell it at biogas, but I tried that once and I couldn't find the trigger. So we're going to try and sell it here, just see if we get a little bit of extra cash. And let's see, can we get in there? Is it here? Yeah, start overloading silage. All right, let's see what we get for this. Oh, Xylon's in trouble. Oh, maybe not. And is that manure over there? I know we have some up at the barn, but it would be good to know if that was manure over there. And I seem to remember in one of the updates, what did we get? 14 grand? Okay, I'm good with that. The notes of one of the updates said that you could buy manure at the beef farm or the cattle barn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's manure. Okay, we're not going to buy that. We're gonna use what we've got. We need to get back to the farm, load up on manure. Oh, this thing is tight. I thought about getting the Tatra Phoenix to run around here, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're going to grab our own manure, run that up to the greenhouse, and while we're up there, we're going to pick up some straw at the multi-fruit station because that'll drop it right into this trailer and it'll be a little bit easier to deal with than bales. Okay, see you back at the barn. Okay, we had to rescue the Xylon again. I'm not surprised. It's doing relatively well, though. So, let's see. Can we get some manure into here? See how much we've got. I think I said there was about 5,000 liters. And when we go up there on the way back, yeah. On the way back, we're going to pick up some straw. And we're going to hope all of this works out. I'll go rescue the Xylon again. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so manure, we dump it in here. Right there. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we can do about 10,000 liters of manure. So glad I didn't fill this trailer all the way up. So that leaves vegetable seeds and a load of skids. I wonder if we can fit those onto our little Volkswagen. And our co-op is here. Oh my god. Wait a minute. This isn't the co-op. What is this? This is the co-op. Okay. Multi-fruit buying station, which is right over here. That's great. We want straw. Fill her up. I should have seen if this does bulk vegetable seeds. So this first 30,000 liters of straw, we're going to do 2 loads of straw. This first one, this is going to go right into the feeding robot. And then the next one that we're going to do, it's going to go into the barn for litter. I'm getting tangled up on my headphone cord. All right. Keeping a weather eye on that Xylon. Oh my god. I have an idea what I'd like to replace it with. Actually, I have 2 ideas. One of them is to go larger, and the other one is to go smaller. So did anyone happen to notice how much that straw cost? We'll find out on the next one. Okay, so a load of straw is about $3,000. And I checked on the multi-fruit buying station. It does not sell vegetable seeds in bulk, unfortunately. Oh my god. That thing's giving me the nerves. It doesn't sell vegetable seeds in bulk, probably because nobody had ever considered that we would want to buy them in bulk. I'm sure if we went in and oh, back up, here comes the feeding robot. Yep, bring that food down. How are we doing in here? Anyway, yeah, I'm sure we could change it, and I might do that, but I'm not sure if I want to do it just yet. I feel like I should be doing a separate set of special episodes of here's how to fix stuff. Okay, feeding robot, do your thing. I'm a little bit sad that we're not using Maize Plus on this one, but at the same time, watching the feeding robot go and do its thing, that's pretty cool. And actually, this is going to hit the roof, isn't it? Be real gentle on the hydraulics. It'll just clip through the roof if I let it go, but I'm trying to not do that. It's too bad you can't hold it at a specific... although, you know what? I could have done something freaky with the conveyor belts, I bet. And I think this trailer is going to hit it about 50% full. Yeah, about 50% full. All right. Okay, so the last thing is to get this thing out of the way. I brought in a load up there. Manure system, or manure has come up in production again. Manure system, that's something else. I do have the manure system mod hooked up. And that is a legit manure system connector. So we'll, oh, actually, you know what? I don't need that. I did some experimenting. We'll show you that on another episode. Let's go rescue the Xylon again. We don't want to be on the headlands just yet. Oh my god, it's good and wedged in there, isn't it? Oh. Okay, show me the course plan and see what we've got left on that. Well, that did it for me. I did do 4 headlands. Okay, we'll regenerate it. With all the same settings as before. And we want... Oh, you know what? It changed everything. Okay, well, you know what? I'll do this manually off camera. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. We have other stuff to do. And that other stuff is, we're going to bring in a load of... We're going to go in and we're going to pick up a pallet of vegetable seeds. Vegetable seeds. We're going to bring in 2. Okay, and we need some empty skids. And I think... Yeah, okay. Get 2 of these as well. And I don't think those will fit into our little truck. I know the seeds will, but I don't think the other ones will. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it here. I'm pretty much done with this session. That Xylon just did it for me. That was supposed to be an easy peasy job. But it was not. That was way more work than it should have been. But we did learn some stuff. We learned that we can... are we having issues starting? We learned that we can sell silage. So that's good. And we can make some pretty decent money doing it. And we do have a lot of it in stock. And we learned that we can buy straw from the sell point up there. Will this work? You know what? It'll work. We're going to get this production before we go. Thank you to whoever made this mod for not putting a collision in on the roof. And this probably would be a good justification for bringing that forklift up here. Especially if we're going to be dealing with seeds and this stuff all the time. And maybe change out the truck. Although it's certainly capable. No, don't tip it over. All right, that's good. Strap everything down. And off we go. Let's go get our production going. All right, so we should be able to just roll up right here. There we go. And there we go. And actually, you know what? I think, if I remember correctly, I can take off that canopy, and I think I will. All right, let's go get our greenhouse going. Let's go on the right side and get our greenhouse going. Open production menu. Okay, so we can take 10,000 of manure and water. We could do another couple of skids of vegetable seeds and another couple of stacks of pallets, but we have everything to go. Let's see what's our most profitable item. And we'll start with that first. Got lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries. I suppose it's all going to average out. Does it say melon? I probably scrolled right by it. Didn't I? Okay, fine. And we're going to change that to spawning, 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 and change that to spawning. And we're going to activate them and see how they go. Oh, they're already activated. Oh, okay. Do I have production revamp on here? I sure do. Okay, so production revamp lets me buy directly. Watch. Buy. Buy 1,000 liters of vegetable seeds for $5,000. No. Okay, there is a bit of a premium for using production revamp. All right. So we have our vegetables going. Our greenhouse is up and running. That makes me happy. We have grass almost in the front field. That also makes me happy. And we have our barn up and running, and that makes me happy. And I'm going to say that that is a good place to call it an episode. Thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. This was fun. I needed this. It's been a while. I'm going to be slow producing the videos for the next little while, but we'll get back on track. I have a question. Oh, I'll put it in the supplementary video. Never mind. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for hanging out with us. If you like what we're doing, give us a like. If you really like what we're doing and stuck with us this long, give us a subscribe. It was worth a try. And we have a Discord. Check out the Discord. I'll leave a link down in the thing. Check out Otter Plays for some high-quality Minecraft content. And until next time, take care of yourselves, y'all.